How could you do this to me?
The two people I trusted most betrayed me at the same time.
You never let me touch you. I have needs.
Tomorrow is my 18th birthday. I wanted to give you everything after becoming your mate. You couldn't even wait one more day? It's over. Everything between us is over. I went home and locked myself in my room. Just as I blew out the candle, something that had been dormant inside me woke up. It was a strange force, warm and wild. My wolf. She had finally arrived on the night of my 18th birthday. The next evening, the head alpha Brian's engagement ceremony began. Bruce stood near the head table, dressed in a crisp black suit, smiling and chatting with guests. He turned to look at me, but I looked away. I didn't want to see that face anymore. At the center of the head table sat head alpha Brian. He wore a black suit, his face utterly expressionless. His fiancée Mila stood beside him in a crystal-encrusted gown with a long train, smiling brilliantly. Everyone was waiting for the ring exchange. The officiant had already begun reciting the vows. Suddenly, I smelled something I had never smelled before. My legs moved forward without my permission. My wolf chanted inside me, "Mate, mate, mate." I pushed through the crowd, step by step toward the head table. The sounds around me faded like the tide, and all I could hear was my heartbeat. The scent was coming from one direction, the head alpha of the Nightshade Pack, Brian Morrison. He was my fated mate. Suddenly a hand grabbed my wrist hard.
Sophia, let's talk.
The pull of the mate bond wouldn't let me stop. I yanked my hand free. "Don't touch me." I kept walking. Brian sat at the very center of the head table. He looked up and saw me. He felt the mate pull too. In an instant, his eyes turned red, but the next second he closed his eyes. He was holding back. He was shoving his wolf, the one that had recognized its mate, back into its cage. When he opened his eyes again, the red had mostly faded.
Take her away.
Two pack guards in black walked toward me, but they had barely taken a step when they stopped. Their faces changed. They lowered their heads, stepped back, moved aside, as if pushed by some invisible force. It was the head alpha's dominance. Even though he was restraining himself, even though he didn't want to acknowledge me, his aura was already clearing my path. No one dared to come near me. No one dared to stand in my way. My legs finally brought me to him. His gaze was sharp as a dagger. My knees trembled, and I fell to the floor in front of him. My eyes turned ocean blue, tears streaming down. I couldn't stop myself. In front of all the guests, I called out the word, "Mate!" The moment I called Brian mate, an enraged growl from the head alpha shook the entire hall. Lower-ranked pack members fell to their knees. They couldn't withstand the alpha's growl.
Ladies and gentlemen, the engagement ceremony cannot proceed. The royal family will handle this. You may all leave now.
The guests left in whispers. The head alpha's fiancée stood there, pale. Her parents hurried over and pulled her away. Bruce walked over quickly at that moment.
Brian, I don't believe in this fated mate nonsense. Sophia's my girlfriend. She always has been.
I stopped being that the moment I caught you cheating yesterday. Bruce tried to say more, but the head alpha cut him off.
Everyone, leave.
His words could not be disobeyed. I lowered my head, turned around and prepared to leave.
Sophia, you stay.
Everyone left. Only the head alpha and I remained in the hall. He walked towards me, each step landing on my heartbeat. Before I could step back, his hand was already around my throat.
What did you call me in the hall?
His fingers tightened. I couldn't breathe.
Say it again.
Mate, mate. His eyes turned red. This time, he didn't close them to hold it back.
You ruined my engagement. In front of my fiancé's parents. In front of all the guests.
His fingers tightened again. My vision started to go dark.
I will kill you before accepting you as my mate.
I remembered that ancient law. The head alpha cannot reject his fated mate. If he does, his mate will die, and he will lose his position. Then, reject me. His hand froze. His red eyes bored into me, as if trying to burn right through me. Suddenly, Brian let go. Air rushed into my throat. I coughed and fell to the floor.
You're lucky you're my Gamma's sister.
My brother Abraham is the Gamma of the Nightshade Pack. He's in charge of pack security and warrior training, one of the head alpha's most trusted officials.
You destroyed the reputation my father built his whole life.
I didn't know this would happen.
You deliberately claimed the mate bond in public so I couldn't reject you.
I couldn't control it. I'm just an Omega, and you're the head alpha. You have the power to control everything.
What a pretentious woman.
He turned toward the door.
Abraham, come in.
Alpha. Take your sister and leave my pack. You're fired.
I turned and saw my brother's face go pale. That was the position he had worked 10 years for. Because of me, he lost it all. I didn't know how I walked out of that pack house. I only knew that my heart had shattered into 2 pieces. When we got home, my brother told our mother he had been fired. What? That was your dream. Her hands began to tremble. She tried to speak, but only a sob came out. Then, she clutched her chest and collapsed to the floor. Mom! We rushed her to the pack hospital. The lights in the corridor were blindingly white.
She had a mild stroke. She already has a heart condition. She cannot endure any more stress.
I had no idea my mother had heart problems. She never told us. This was all my fault. I turned around and wiped my tears. I had to fix this myself. After leaving the hospital, I took a cab back to the pack house. It was already late at night. The lights of the pack house were still on. Brian wasn't asleep yet. I need to see the Alpha. I'm Gamma Abraham's sister.
The Alpha said Gamma Abraham and his family are not allowed in the pack house.
Tell him I'm not leaving until he talks to me. I stood outside. I didn't leave. Hours passed. The night wind was cold, and my dress was too thin. My legs went numb. I couldn't help but shake. But I didn't move. I couldn't move. As dawn approached, I looked up and saw a figure standing at a second-floor window. It was Brian. He was looking down at me. We stared at each other across the cold of the entire night. Neither looked away first.
The Alpha is calling you inside.
I dragged my stiff legs and walked into the pack house. Brian sat on a high seat, looking down at me coldly.
You have 5 minutes.
Alpha, I came for my brother. He's innocent. Your problem should be with me.
So now you tell me what's fair and what's not.
If you want, you can reject me.
The head Alpha of the Nightshade Pack can't reject his mate. It would cost me my position.
Then what can I do?
You can be my mate. That's an honor you don't deserve, given who you are.
I can't choose where I come from. I can apologize to anyone for my reckless at the engagement ceremony, but please don't fire my brother.
Why would I do that? What do I get in return?
You can make me do anything. I didn't know what he would ask, but I had no other choice.
Since you can do anything, I'll take back the order. But you should be ready for reimbursement. Wait for my next command. Until then, stay away from my family, especially my brother.
But the mate bond...
The law says I can't reject, but it doesn't say I have to accept.
I will never accept you as my mate.
I understand. I am at your service. Life seemed to return to normal. My brother got his position back. and I went back to school. 6 months passed in a blink. Brian couldn't break the mate bond with me, but he wouldn't accept me either. He ignored my existence. Sophia, are you ready? Sarah was my new friend from these past 6 months. Yeah, I'm going to submit my project to Professor Wilson. Today was my university project presentation day. The winner would get an internship at a major company. The presentations began. One by one, students went on stage. When it was Louisa's turn, she walked on stage and started presenting. That was my project. She stole my work.
Sophia, you're next.
After Louisa finished, the professor called me onto the stage. I took a deep breath and walked up the steps. Then I turned around and looked at the screen. My project wasn't on the screen, just a few big words. I love you, Bruce. I can't live without you. Please come back to me. Everyone started laughing and mocking me. Just then, the doors of the auditorium swung open.
Silence. Alpha arrives.
Brian walked in against the light, descending like a deity. His brows carried an inborn nobility, as if the entire world was not worthy of a second glance. I turned my head and looked at him. In that moment, the mate bond that had been suppressed for 6 months crashed through my reason like a flood. My wolf howled wildly inside me. It's him. Go to him. My legs moved, not toward the exit, not away from the humiliation, toward him. My body moved before my mind could catch up. I rose on my toes and kissed him. He didn't push me away. The entire hall was dead silent. Brian's lips were cold, like winter ice. He didn't push me away, but he didn't kiss me back. The entire hall fell into dead silence. Hundreds of eyes were fixed on us. After a long moment, he seemed to snap back to himself. He took a step back, and the look he gave me was full of restraint.
You're ruining yourself.
He turned and walked toward the exit. He didn't look back. I ran after Brian. The corridor was long. His figure moved fast, as if fleeing from something.
Wait, I didn't mean to. It's the mate bond. I couldn't control.
You couldn't control it? Do you know what everyone will think of you after that kiss? A woman who sleeps her way up. An omega who seduces the head alpha with her mouth.
His voice wasn't loud, but every word cut like a knife.
Know your place. You are nothing.
He let go of me and walked toward the elevator without looking back. The elevator doors closed. The corridor was empty. Finally, my tears fell. When I returned to the auditorium, the presentations were already over. Louisa won. Everyone was congratulating her. I said nothing. I picked up my bag and left. I had just walked out of the school gate when a black sedan stopped in front of me. The window rolled down. Brian sat in the back seat, not looking at me.
Get in.
I hesitated, then opened the door. I didn't know if this man was going to help me or humiliate me further.